Welcome. I bid you welcome. It's John Clauser, Johnny Metal, the Metal Dad, coming to you from my music corner of the world. And today, yes, I know this is a little odd time to be putting a video out on Wednesday when you know that about 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, I always premiere a new one that John, the Music Nut, and myself record. And we put it out on Wednesday since that was our Wasp Wednesday beginning. And we just kept it up on Wednesday. Which by the way, please go to John's music channel, his video channel, and subscribe to it. It's called the Music Nut Program. He talks a little bit of different stuff than what I usually do, but trust me, I would love to talk more of some of that stuff too. Um, so please go check his channel out. He's just been a great co-captain to me, so I want to make sure he's getting some love. From that. So please go check his channel out if you have not done so yet. Um, so today I want to talk about a band out of Australia that I have talked about a couple of times. If you go digging deep um, in my catalog of videos, you will notice that I have done a couple videos on the band Mortification. Okay. Again, Christian band out of Australia, known for doing death metal. They've done thrash metal, they've done power metal, they've done groove metal, they've done straight up metal, garage metal, probably a bunch of other metals I don't know yet, but they've done a bunch of different styles. But death and thrash and maybe groove was probably their most strongest suits. And today, thanks to bravewords.com, I was reminded of probably one of their most known albums. Definitely one of my favorite albums by the band from the early days. Um, and I am talking about this lovely little thing. It's called Scrolls of the Megilloth. Okay. This would be their second album released in the US on Intense Records. Nuclear Blast throughout the remaining parts of the world. Um, it would get some represses throughout the years. This particular vinyl that I'm holding in my hand, this was a Soundmass reissue back in 2016. So this has 9 of the 10 tracks. Um, this CD right here, I'm just going to kind of hold it back. It's not really a clear, can't really see it that clearly for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Even taking it out of the case doesn't really help it too much. But anyway, this CD here that I'm holding, this is an Intense Records version of it. So I don't know if this is a first or second pressing of it. I've yet to quite to consult Discogs about that. But anyway, this is 10 songs. The reason that on that vinyl, the 10th song that's not on there is a song called Ancient Prophecy, which is almost 12 minutes. It's about 11 minutes or so long. And Soundmass would kind of do this Ancient Prophecy with a song called Overseer, which was on the Post Momentary Affliction album. It would also feature a song called Time Crusaders, which was featured on a live album that they did called Live Planetarium, but this was a studio version on it that you can find on an album called Godspeed, Australian Metals Compilation, 1994. So that's kind of cool. And there's also a song on here called Butchered Mutilation, which you can find on the 5 Years Nuclear Blast compilation, which I actually have that here around here somewhere. But anyway, and just to give you a couple of other looks here. So this is a 2005 reissue of Scrolls. This features the full 10-song album as well as 4 bonus tracks, which are demos for 4 of the songs, and they were recorded in 1991. You have this 30th anniversary, and it's a slipcase here, as you can see. So let me just kind of show that. Okay, here's the back. 2-disc set. So this has 8 tracks of demos. And then it has 6 tracks live from late 1992. Also reissued on Soundmass out of Australia. This one came out in obviously 2022 for the 30th anniversary. This is a little digipack that came out of a box set called the Intense Years, the 30th anniversary box set. Here again, this is compiling all of their albums that they put out through Intense Records, their debut, of course, Scrolls, Post Momentary Affliction, Live Planetarium, Blood World, and lastly, Primitive Rhythm Machine. And there's also a live disc from 1996. So there's that. All I will say about Scrolls here, this is just an absolute classic. You have an ominous beginning of Night Creatures on the first track called Nocturnal. Next song is called Terminate Damnation, just a banging groove, heavy track. Eternal Lamentation rather, another strong track. Raise the Chalice, powerful song. Lymphosarcoma, you have a song here talking about cancer, and with a lot of, again, a very strong song. Scrolls of the Megilloth, classic title track. Death Requiem, Necromanticide, very groovy. You love that riff for that. Inflamed, another very cool track. And Ancient Prophecy, 11-minute epic. So, I won't go into this album that deeply because I still say one of these days I'm going to break down this catalog and I'm going to go through all of their albums, kind of like how John and I have been doing with Wasp, Judas Priest, um, Dangerous Toys, Armored Saint, Easy O, and we're going to. I'm going to. He's not going to be involved. It'll probably be a solo show, but I've been wanting to do it, and I'll probably call it Mortification Monday. So watch this space one day. One day, I'm actually going to finally do it, and I'm going to just kind of break down every single song from each album, and that's for all the Mortification fans out there. And if you're not familiar with Mortification, please check them out. I really think I know the Christian tag will probably kind of turn a lot of people off to them, but I defy you to just give them a chance and tell me that they don't rock as hard as some of the secular bands did at that time. So that's just my challenge to you. But yeah, Scrolls, strong album, love it. Probably my favorite from this era. And so what do you think about it? Are you a fan of this album? Please, I'm going to try and tag my some Mortification fans, in a video here or in the video. So I'm going to try to make sure this gets out there for folks to check out. Share some memories. Unfortunately, due to his health, Steve Rowe is not able to perform any longer, and he's not done any new music really for about 10 years. So, but he certainly is in my thoughts and my prayers, and I certainly appreciate every time I put a Mortification something on that. I just absolutely love listening to it. So, with that said, please come back later on tonight for John and I as we talk about Supertramp, Crime of the Century, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Go to John the Music Nuts channel and subscribe to it and give him some likes on his videos and all the different people I tag in the description. And we'll see you soon, y'all. Rock forever. Talk to you later.